Hi, I'm Randy Schoen, Medford's Chief of Police. We're looking for a few good men and women to join our ranks. The Medford Police Department is the best agency in the state of Oregon. I'd like to take the next few minutes to share with you why we're the best, and perhaps you will consider coming to join our ranks. If you compare the Medford Police Department with other cities near our size, you will see why we are the best. We handle more calls for service, investigate more crimes, and arrest more criminals than comparable cities. People want to know how effective is the Medford Police Department and what does the community think about its police department. In 2008, our clearance rate for reported crime was over 70%. This clearance rate is unheard of in most of the state. For the last 10 years, community surveys have shown that the citizens of Medford have given their police department a 90% approval rating. We believe we are the best police department in the state, and there are several reasons for that. The most important reason is because of the high caliber of the people we hire. If you hire good people that are committed to customer service and continuous improvement, then you can expect excellent results. The second reason is training. There is not another department in the state that we are aware of that invests in the number of hours and training dollars for its employees than the Medford Police Department. The third reason is opportunity. Currently, the department employs 160 people that include 103 police officers and 57 civilians. There are ample opportunities to grow. For example, in the police officer ranks, there is over 35 paid specialty line positions that include detectives, master officers, canine handlers, traffic officers, school resource officers, gang street drug officers, and the training officer. The fourth reason is technology. The Medford Police Department is on the cutting edge in its use of technology to work smarter. Now let me introduce to you the many service areas that make up the Medford Police Department.
Jason Becker. I'm a traffic officer assigned to a patrol motorcycle. I'm what they consider a traffic officer. Primary objective is to reduce traffic collisions in Medford. We go out and enforce all your traffic laws. We also will cover patrol, fill in when they're short. So we do handle some patrol calls, but primarily it's for the accident reduction in throughout the city.
My name is Corey Schwab, and currently I'm with the Gang and Street Drugs Unit. My job there is we enforce all drug crimes, and we enforce all gang-related activities. So if something happens that's gang-related, it gets forwarded to my sergeant gives it to us, and then we investigate it, and same with drugs. We use a lot of confidential, reliable informants and people throughout the community to help us basically bust the bad guys.
My name is Terry Steigletter. I've been a dispatcher with the Medford Police Department for 25 years, and I still absolutely love my job and can't think of anything that would be better to do for me. Well, I answer 911 calls for service, and that can be anywhere from emergencies to non-emergency calls, but any call that an officer would respond on, we are the answering point. You come to us first, and then we disseminate the information. So we do the call taking. We also dispatch the fire units on any type of a medical or fire-related call, and we also dispatch the police units. That's our primary job, is police.
I'm a police records specialist,
Okay.
and here in this department, we are definitely the first face that everybody sees when they come to City Hall. So that's for the police department and for the city as a whole. Well, we do everything here. Everything that you can think of a police department does other than actually dispatch a call or go to a call, we do it. We handle all the public, we handle all the paperwork, warrants, everything.
My name is Stephanie Smith. I'm a detective in the criminal investigation section of the Medford Police Department. And like I said, I primarily investigate crimes against kids. That includes physical abuse, child neglect, and sexual abuse cases.
Justin Ivins, and I'm a detective with the police department. Our job is to basically follow up on reports made to patrol officers. We also were assigned to work major cases, get called out a lot to work major cases, homicides, robberies, sex crimes, those types of cases. I think what I enjoy, two things. One is the variety and the types of cases I work. I'm kind of my own boss. I have a caseload. I get to manage my caseload. I get to work my cases as they come in. I think the other thing I like also about being a detective is being able to work with a great group of people. We have, I think, approximately 12 to 16 detectives. We all work together every day, and you kind of become a family in doing that.
Mark Cromwell, I'm a master officer with the City of Medford Police Department. Specifically with the SWAT team, I'm an entry operator and I'm positioned on the entry team. I'm responsible for the maintenance and operation of this vehicle, which is our Peacekeeper.
My name is Tim Garr. I'm an officer with the Medford Police Department, and I work patrol, and part of my duties on patrol are on the bike, and I work the greenways, parks, and schools. We spend a lot of time during the summertime patrolling the Greenway, Bear Creek Greenway that runs through our city, and then all along the parks. And any kind of problems that are developing in the parks or along the Greenway, we're going to be a part of. We also do downtown bike patrol in the summertime, helping out with the regular patrol on weekend nights. We also do any kind of special events that might come up, like the Pear Blossom Parade, or going to another city and helping them with their parade or their events.
Greg Lemhouse. I've been an MPD for 11 years. My job, I'm the Defensive Tactics and Use of Force Program Coordinator. My job is to coordinate the defensive tactics that we train our individual officers on. That can be from hand-to-hand combat to tactical knife training. And today we're working on recertifying ourselves in the less lethal weapons we use, as well as patrol tactics. Anything from vehicle extractions to open area movements to cover fire and using suppressive techniques for officer down recoveries.
The training at the Medford Police Department is second to none. We train twice a month, once department training and once SWAT training, and the department understands and funds training. They understand the development of police officers and the importance of good training. Specifically, we train 8 hours a month department training, which is driving, shooting, defensive tactics, and then we train an additional 8 hours a month on SWAT, which is a lot of firearms training and tactical scenario training. It's very, very comforting to work for a department that puts the time and energy into training their people, which in turn puts out a really excellent patrol force.
One of the main reasons I want to stay here is they're very competitive pay-wise with the rest of the state. In fact, they're one of the tops. Medford is a nice place to live, and Medford's a good department to work for.
You know, here at Medford, they take care of us. We try and take care of the people that we lead. They give us the opportunity to train, to grow, to get better at what we do, and the city is fully supportive of what we do and how we do our jobs. And so it's just it's a great place to work and stay in your entire career.
I think it's important to know that the Medford Police Department is one of the best police departments in the state of Oregon. The training, the personnel, the management, the equipment, the budget. We have everything that we need to succeed and be an excellent police department in the state, and our reputation shows that throughout the state.
Well, there's a couple things about MPD that I think are better than any other agency around here, and one is opportunity. There's so many different things you can do than just become a police officer. You know, there's gang and street drugs, there's SWAT, there's canine, there's traffic, there's detectives, there's you name it, basically you can do it. And there's always that opportunity. As long as you put yourself out there and work hard, you always have that opportunity to broaden your career.
Well, I think if you're interested in law enforcement, this is the place to go. I've had the opportunity to teach at the academy part-time as a lead instructor for the past 10 years. I travel around the state, I see all the departments up close, and not only do I think ours is far and away the best I've seen, but I hear that from a lot of people that see the quality of the folks that we have come through our department and the way we're treated. It's really the best place I can think of to work.
And then besides the department, you definitely want to check out the area. Medford and the greater Rogue Valley is a beautiful place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. They have good schools, good infrastructure, 4 seasons, a little hot in the summer, not too cold in the winter. but you have a beautiful spring and fall. It's a nice place to live and a good place to work.
And also a big thing is MPD is very picky about who they pick, you know, who they select to become a police officer. So here everybody is squared away, they work hard, they all have the same goal in mind, that's bettering the city and helping out the department. And that is a huge part about the police department that I love about this department.
Law enforcement is one of the most important jobs in America. We truly are the defenders of our Constitution and the protectors of our democratic ideals. Robert Kennedy once said, "Anytime a man or woman takes a stand against injustice, they send forward a ripple of hope that can result in a current of change." If you want to make a difference and be part of sending out that ripple of hope, then you should think about a career in law enforcement. If you are of good character, committed to service, committed to doing your best, and you want to be part of a winning team, then we would like to invite you to join our winning team. The information you need to contact us is right here on the screen. We look forward to meeting you.